Ash and JD, they're the host, talking real, they're not like most. Podcasting fun with a side of wit, get ready, cause you won't wanna quit. They bring the laughs, they bring the noise, sharing stories of their crazy joys. From deep discussions to silly tales, the Real Talking podcast never fails. Grab your headphones, get ready to groove. Ash and JD will make your mood improve. Banter that's witty and oh so sly. Their chemistry's electric, you can't deny.
What's happening, everyone? Welcome to the Real Talking Podcast with your host, Ash and JD. And you did hear it right. It is the dynamic duo back together again. We are ready and raring to go. And by go, we mean to the pub because we're fucking dying for a beer. It's been a hard week, hasn't it, mate?
It's been a really hard week, and you are right. That beer, I can't wait.
Gonna go down a treat, lad.
That Cruz Campo is gonna go down.
All beer and Moretti. Other brands of lager are available.
They're
but
just not as good.
Yeah, we don't want the
Yeah.
short ones. I shall be stick to the Guinness. I won't be playing split the G because I don't want to go through it too quickly. You know, especially since Guinness isn't a cheap. It's not a lager; it's a stout. Oh, it's creamy head. But yeah, it's too expensive. I don't want to be spending fucking £600 because I'm splitting the G every time. But I don't know what you're laughing at. It's a big popular game at the moment, and everyone's wasting it. You know, you got to enjoy your pint. There's no point fucking just buying it just to down it and fucking piss
Well,
off
I think
around
that
all these
first one
games.
you might actually do it on the first Guinness.
Well, I've already says when we get to the pub, we're
Gotta
getting
get to
2
it,
pints each because the first one isn't touching the sides.
Oh.
So yeah, in case you didn't know, we're going out to the pub. We're having our annual lads on tour nights, spreading the Christmas joy to everyone. Even though there's only a handful, but that's what happens as you get older. You know, you get let down by old mates that don't want to turn up. Not that we was ever the biggest of friends groups, but yeah, we got the old faithful turning up anyway.
That's all you need, mate.
Yeah, beers and good times. So yeah, but otherwise it's been a long week. I know it's kind of started off the same as my individual little episode last week where I just moaned about fucking the shit week that I had. But I did have a shit week last week. It's just continued this week because it's been non-stop work. You know, I shouldn't have worked today, but I've worked. Ashley shouldn't have worked today, but he's had to work as well. So look, we've moaned about this off pod, but it's just too much fucking around. All we want to do is just turn up, get the work done, go
Yeah.
home.
And to be fair, today all we've wanted to do is get into the pub.
Yeah.
Like so bad. Like so yeah, doing this podcast, straight onto it there.
Yeah, and this will be in your ears on time, the regular scheduled time, Saturday, 10 a.m.
Oh, this is technically the Christmas podcast.
Yeah, this is the Christmas podcast for all the lovely listeners.
It's not the same as anymore. Christmas. It's lost something for me.
I thought you would have gained it, especially
No.
like now that like baby's first proper Christmas.
I from that aspect, yes, but when you go around, it doesn't feel as Christmassy. I don't know if it's because it's not as cold. I don't know what it is. The next year, mate, we've decided we're getting like the old school decorations. So you know the things that go on your ceiling.
The old red, green, gold, proper
classic,
old school
fucking
tinsel.
Christmas, mate.
Get the baby to fucking make the old like the coloured paper, like
Yeah,
ringlets and
yeah,
all
yeah,
that as
yeah.
well. I
Like
used to love doing that.
Christmas, mate. Proper
I
fucking.
suppose it is now. Like, I mean, I'm sitting there, I'm looking at your Christmas tree. I haven't got one at home. I've got my old wooden one. I say old wooden one. Made it myself a couple of years ago. But, because you've got the silvery grey effect one, I suppose that's how most people do it these days, really, isn't it? That they go for the modern look, so it fits into the aesthetics of
Yeah.
the lounge, the area that it's going in.
So next year we decided we're getting rid of the ice white lights and going back to the old school multicolored ones.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Get that fucking on that tree. Bit of tinsel, said Sky.
yeah,
Get fucking tinsel on there, some red and gold.
yeah, man.
Fucking proper tree next year, that will be.
Are you gonna get a real one though, or
No,
stick with just a fake green one?
I want a proper tree.
Mm, it's
But
just a mess, man.
yeah, it just depends with Kobe because she has demolished this tree. So maybe in a few years, I
Mm,
will start getting a proper tree. Yeah, no, either way though, tinsel, multicolored on there. But
yeah,
just going back to my original thing, just I don't know when you're out and about on the streets, like even though people's got the Christmas lights up and nah, I don't know what it is, mate. It just lost its spirit, if you will. I don't know. It's just not. There's something missing. I can't put my finger. I think maybe it's because when I remember when I was younger, it was Christmas songs on the radio every fucking. You couldn't get away from it.
yeah.
Now I'm trying to find them. I suppose.
I don't know how you've missed them because
Oh,
even I've had to turn off smooth radio because it's
well,
been and like smooth country radio because it's constant Christmas songs.
now the
But I
country.
didn't even know there was that many country Christmas songs.
Yeah, but it's still country.
To be
It's
fair,
not.
I wouldn't have even classed a lot of them as country. But
Mm,
yeah, I've had to just go to my usual of on YouTube Music through the radio
yeah,
just for today. The last couple of days I have been because I've for years I've never really had a great Christmas spirit, but
yeah.
I've always felt that's because I haven't got kids of my own.
Yeah. No, no. Since we've had Kobe, the one thing I really want to do is like you see the Hallmark Christmas movies like on TV, like the postcard.
Mm,
I we've decided one year we are going to do that. I don't know where in America it would be. Maybe Colorado. Is it Colorado? Anyway, I might be wrong with saying that. We're just spending somewhere where you're going to get snow
yeah, yeah.
in that aesthetic look.
Mm,
With the pine. You get what I'm on about.
yeah, yeah.
The
You
aesthetic of the house, like
when you see Christmas on the
yeah,
TV, you want to
that's what I
experience
want
a
with the
Christmas like
open
that.
fire.
Yeah,
Just
because there is reports that we're meant to be in for a big snowstorm as of
no,
tomorrow,
but look,
but
it's shit snow, mate. Look,
what it's saying 300 miles of snow and it's coming from the north and it is obviously Scotland's going to get fucking raped
yeah,
as usual, but it's going to come down to the Midlands, so we should get a bit of snow. But even if it did snow tomorrow or today, as you lovely listeners are listening in, no doubt it would be fucking gone by Christmas.
yeah, yeah.
I've seen snow once on Christmas, and that was like 17 years ago,
And it was a
and it was a
flutter, mate.
literally
Yeah,
was because I just walked the girlfriend at the time just walked her home, and then as I was walking back, it was just a little bit like
yeah.
didn't even
I've
set
seen
up,
more snow go people's noses than was on that floor, mate.
and we'll see that tonight, kid. Hey.
Way. We
Not that
won't.
we'll be doing it. We won't be doing it. Fuck that.
Wink.
Get the bag, lad. Fucking hell.
Uh,
Fuck
some
that.
stardust in.
Proper marching powder.
Uh,
Fucking nah. It's too much of a waste of money. Like, I was on about it to a customer the other day.
you don't want your jaw rocking tonight, mate.
Nah, mate. There's no.
What would
It's just
be the best drug to have? Because so look, mushrooms would just trip you out either a good or bad way. Weed makes you hungry. But like
mm,
I don't know. Like for me, I've always thought like if you need like gear to get you going, that you're not right. But not and what I'm saying is you can't enjoy yourself without it. Like that's what makes you who you are, I suppose, on a night out.
yeah, but it's it's just such a waste of money. I think because I've tried it once and I didn't really feel much from it. But
Was it real good stuff though? Because
I
apparently
don't know.
good stuff you are meant to feel it. If it's not good stuff, you aren't feeling.
But
They mix it with ketamine. You know what
yeah,
I mean? I know this stuff. Not
yeah,
like not like you do it.
no, no. But like, it's so me up a touch. But I just thought, well, what's the point? Because I'm out drinking to get drunk.
Yeah,
Like, I don't want to sober up. So spend money to sober up to spend more money to get drunk again.
yeah.
Like, it's just a waste.
It's like a weird circle, isn't it?
Yeah, you're just defeating the fucking object.
No,
Like, I'll save that fucking I don't know £50 on a fucking bag, whatever it is, and
20.
just save that for fucking like
Mm.
a few more beers, then a takeaway, dirty kebab on the way
Is
home.
it £20 an ounce?
I don't know, mate.
I don't know
Uh,
the going rates of.
Going off of one of the other podcasts that I listen to, he goes on about 3 bags for a ton, so 3 bags for £100,
Okay.
and that's a
That
deal.
bit, yeah.
So
But it'd be like 100 grams. That.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't fucking get into specifics about the
Yeah.
weight.
I'm thinking he's got. Yeah. Well, he wouldn't.
Um,
Yeah. Well, he wouldn't be a ton, would he? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's a
mm.
lot. I know cocaine.
But, well, have you seen that fucking wrestler?
Cocaine.
Yeah,
Yeah. Have you
fucking.
seen Gain? The guy one. Gain.
No, I've not seen that. I'm guessing his costume's the rainbow flag.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Yeah.
it's
And
just fucking so much
I like,
piss.
and he gets the eyeball out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he shoves it fucking in the face. Ah.
Proper wrestling.
Well, like it's surprising that TikTok hasn't banned those clips and that. And then I did see an interview with the actual original Kane, and he just laughed and he was like, "Yeah, there's a lot of mimics out there that
Yeah.
replicate or try to do something similar to what I've done all these years and that." So he hasn't slagged it off, but you would have thought that he'd turn around and be a bit more PC,
Yeah.
but he's obviously not that fucking arse.
I
is
mean, you
he?
know what? Do you know cocaine's finisher is not the choke slam; it's the coke slam.
Yeah. It is mental. Fucking
That's proper wrestling, that is, mate.
yeah. I still never even watched the second half of fucking WrestleMania.
Well, it comes to Netflix January 6th.
Is it Raw and SmackDown?
Raw and
that's coming?
SmackDown in the UK, yeah.
Oh.
As well, I think in America it's just Raw at the moment.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm Raw and SmackDown in the UK.
Well, since we've just spoke about Netflix, because that reminded me about one of the correspondents, because they mentioned about boxing, and we didn't even talk about the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight.
Oh no, it was pathetic. I didn't even
It
watch
was
it. I saw the
pathetic.
highlights.
I
I
didn't.
think
I'm
I
glad I
think
didn't stay up and watch it because I was away when it was on,
right.
and I watched it the next day. I enjoyed the other fights, to be fair, but that main card, it was just absolutely ridiculous.
I think like these gimmick fights, you know, like the
Mm.
Misfits, shouldn't even entertain it. I'm not even watching them anymore. I'll watch tomorrow. We've got Tyson Fury.
But that was what the correspondent
Yeah.
was saying. I'll be up for the fight. I'll be watching it. And that.
Yeah, on the dodgy box.
So I'd completely forgot that this was happening until like 2 weeks ago, where I saw the fucking like the first trailer for it, and I was like, oh shit, it's this quick already.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was like in February or March or something.
Nah.
So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm glad that it's come
on
out
the
of the
base
blue.
tonight. Rest tomorrow, get some food in you. Take away tomorrow night as you watching the boxing.
Because do you know what time it's on?
4:30 it starts in the UK.
So is it
So you got all the
Saturday morning or Sunday morning half 4?
no, so Saturday night.
So
4:30
tomorrow
PM.
afternoon,
Yeah,
today
4:30.
for all you lovely listeners.
Yeah, would be 4:30 PM. It
So
starts, and then I think the actual boxing starts about 5:30. Like the Premier League. Is that what
so we're looking at the main card around about 10 o'clock then.
10:30? Yeah.
Fucking sound. I'll
Yeah.
stay up for that then. Yeah, that should be a fucking good crack then. So off the top of my head, I can't. I'm being lazy. I'm not getting my phone and unlocking it. But yeah, we're on it. We're going to watch the boxing.
Yeah, no,
tomorrow.
definitely. Yeah,
Um,
gotta watch it. See what happens.
Because it was. I don't know if it's official, but it was the world's longest stare off.
Yeah, 10 minutes or something, wasn't it?
Just standing there, just fucking like.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no fucking. No.
They're literally
wearing it eyes, just staring.
Just literally.
Small.
Oh, it's all 10 minutes.
And then he fucking Fury starts kicking off afterwards. Then I go, fucking, you gotta wake up at the hospital. You're a fucking joke. You're a joke. So yeah, he seemed confident, but so does Usyk.
Yeah.
What are you? Like, who do you think is gonna win?
I would like Tyson Fury to win, but I think it's gonna be Usyk.
I think Usyk again.
And I think it'll be Usyk by knockout. I just have a feeling.
I've seen some of his training. That he just looks calm and like,
Yeah, he always just doesn't he?
Yeah, he's just. He doesn't seem phased.
Seems like a nice guy. Well, they both seem like nice guys, to be honest.
Yeah, I've seen some of his interviews and that, and well, there was the one the other day. Like he's got his fucking suit on and that, and he's got this like shitty white tiger, like I don't know what it is, but like a shoulder patch sort of thing. And they were like, "Oh yeah, like White Tiger, is it real? He's like, I don't know. Got it from like a thrift store or something. But I ain't got a clue. And then he says, well, he gets asked, so what do you think's going to happen when you're in the ring? A fight. And they're all laughing. And then he's like, obviously, fucking. So, yeah, he does seem like he's got a bit of banter about him. But yeah, hopefully it is a bit of an entertaining one as well. Not a lot of fucking half this shit out there. Just all the hype and then it's just fucking nothing entertaining there. So yeah, we'll be watching it. We'll be staying up for it. Yeah, hopefully it's not too late. But then again, since we're on it tonight, we'll no doubt have a little bit of a power nap during the day or something. So
Yeah.
would allow us to be able to stay up that
But
little bit
I've
later.
got I'm seeing Santa Claus tomorrow.
Again.
Yeah, she's spawning, sure. So
fucking baby.
yeah.
So how was the breakfast last week? I ain't even asked you.
She loved it.
So
She tried to pull his beard off. Actually.
Explain to the listeners the actual what you did, because I didn't say it.
We just went for breakfast with Santa. So you take your baby or child, you have breakfast. Santa comes around, and after you get to see Santa. And yeah, he weren't a good Santa. Only we weren't the real Santa.
No.
You know.
Did he not have a proper big belly and a?
No, he didn't. He didn't actually. He was just an old man with a fake. Like, he weren't a good fake one. But
was it a cheap costume as well?
His costume was okay-ish.
Oh.
Okay, but like, yeah, I mean, you just gotta be the pilot and grow a beard out, actually. But nah. So hopefully this one's better. But she enjoyed it. She was mesmerised by him, actually. His costume is better. She tried, as I said, to pull his fake beard off. The thing is, as I walked in, I could see him. This geezer scranning, and I thought, "That's Santa. That's gonna be." And then, like 10 minutes later,
he's gone off to the into the car park.
Like he's wearing like a white t-shirt, black trousers, and he comes back with like, yeah.
God,
like he done it for the free meal.
Yeah, probably was so. Any just free meal, then you can have a couple of beers later. No, but I don't know if you've seen it as well. On TikTok, so the Santa Claus, Tim Allen, Home Improvement, Tim Allen. So people are only just clocking on to the fact that Santa dying, falling off his roof. Spoilers for anyone that hasn't watched it. It was all staged.
Yeah. So I thought, didn't I clarify that up in the series? I might be wrong in saying that, but I know what you want about.
To be honest,
because you see, none of the elves are shocked.
So
who it
yeah,
is.
none of them are
And
shocked.
They're all in the background of scenes.
Yeah, so like there's one in the classroom next to him, and then like fucking in the school and walking down the street and stuff.
And there's one where the old Santa Claus, when he fell off the roof, is watching as well.
Yeah,
in the crowd.
So
I
remember when I originally watched it, seeing the other little elves around, and then thinking, oh yeah, they've done that on purpose. Like just assuming that naturally, like say every 10 years, they have to change it to a new Santa Claus.
Yeah. So what? See, I didn't watch this series of it, but what I heard is, I can't remember if it's from number 3 or from the series. Is to be Santa Claus, you need a Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, so that was in the second one.
Right.
That you need to have a Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
So when Tim gets back to fucking the North Pole in the first one, there's no sign of the original, like the old Mrs. Claus. And then none of the elves there look shocked that Tim Allen's turned up.
Yeah.
None of them are sad that Santa's fucking dead and all that. And so yeah, it just like, I don't know why people are shocked and only just realising it.
Yeah. I watched that red one, obviously, to come out.
I fell asleep.
It came out on Amazon, obviously. It's only when our cinemas last month. And it is dog shit.
I fell asleep. I mean, I was tired anyway, and it was after the Manchester derby last weekend. So obviously I'd already had some beers and that as well, and I just couldn't stay awake.
I was just like, what am I watching here?
They're pushing too hard because it's just another rock film, and Dwayne Johnson just something else for a bit of fucking action.
Yeah,
to get him in, and this one happened to be Christmas themed.
And obviously most of them really poor just to get put on Amazon straight away.
So I didn't even know it went to the cinemas first.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
think
it
it
was
was like
just straight onto
I
fucking
think it was like
Amazon.
November 15th or something. And obviously, from what I heard, it made like obviously it was cost so much to make, and obviously then you've got to add like all the press that they do for it. From what I've seen, I think it made like 60 or 70 million.
It's just not good enough, is
Like,
it?
and obviously, but it costs like 400 million to make or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think many people. I think people are just growing sick of cinema now. That's why everyone's got dodgy boxes and stuff like that. Just I don't
It's
know.
not a good experience like when we was kids and that though, is it? We used to go there with less than £5, which when we was kids, £5 was still a lot of money anyway.
Yeah,
But I remember it was £2.80 for a ticket,
yeah.
and you'd still be able to get your snack
A
and
little
drink
snack.
and that
Yeah.
with the £5. And
But
like,
I just don't
it's
think the
just
films are as quality anymore. That I just feel like
I think because of the time that we live in as well, where everything comes that quickly onto Netflix, like the series, the films, and that, and all the YouTube fucking things going on, and
people would just
got
rather why.
it. Well,
Is that what he's trying to
it's just that we've got so much else
ask?
going on
Yeah,
that like there's always something else to watch.
yeah,
Like, oh, that's just come on the cinema, but I can wait for it because I've got this that I can watch and that,
yeah.
and still. And there's not many films that do come out that I think I've got to go to the cinema and watch that. I mean, the last one was Deadpool.
There was a movie, and I forgot what it's called now. But it's only coming out in the US, but it looked really good. Um, right, I'm gonna try to get it up.
Any idea of who's in it?
It's actually got that the one from Snow White.
The woman
Yeah,
who
that
was going to be Snow White.
Rachel Singer, or whatever her name is.
Mm.
So there's a movie, and it's got no release date. I think. Oh, is it called? Oh, it's 2K something.
Always prepared on this
Yeah,
podcast.
it's obviously I didn't know it was going there, but it. I saw the trailer to it, and I was like, yeah, I think I'll go in the cinema and watch that. And it just hasn't. It's just had. Fuck off.
He's
No, when
talking to
like
his
the cook,
phone, not
yeah,
you.
yeah, the cookies, like just
Yeah,
fucking,
that's why you need to use DuckDuckGo.
yeah, just like does he not know? It's I'm busy doing stuff. Right, here we go, right there. Y2K, Y2K, it's called.
So I'm guessing it's to do with the turn of the
Yeah,
millennium.
yeah. So it's like two high school nobodies make the decision to crash the last major celebration before the new millennium, on New Year's
Millennium.
Eve, 1999.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it looks good. And I'm getting a
Well,
phone call. I will call him
we'll be
back
able
later.
to watch it soon enough anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, we shall stop talking about Christmas films and films in general now. Move on to some of the correspondence. So we've had a like because I asked for it last week anyway, like so we have had a good couple um saying the same, wishing us happy Christmas and that, asking if we're ready for Christmas. So yeah, in general, are you ready for Christmas?
Yeah. The only presents we've got is for Kobe. We haven't really doing it this year for everyone. It's just
I'm in the same boat. I got
yeah,
the wife her presents and that's it. Everyone else can fuck
that's
off.
it. So in terms of that, I'm ready. You know why I don't do that no more? I know you don't give presents to give. No, but I can't on the podcast. No. It's not. No, in case of this.
Well, I don't do it. So normally I'd give vouchers for like £20 vouchers to the family members and that because it's too much effort to try and find out what they want or like go shopping and think, oh yeah, that's a nice novelty present for fucking so and so. I'll get that.
Yeah.
So normally I would just get £20 gift voucher and a generic one that could go to fucking Boots or New Look or fucking something. So it's not a specific place. They can use it in a few others, and it's just easy. But this year there's just been too much going on and that, and well, big year next year and that. So not going to fuck around. Just
Yeah.
got to keep money to the self, any.
That's it.
So nah, just got the wife's presents and a couple of little bits for the dog. That's it. You got to treat the dogs as well, ain't
Yeah, I'm sure he's got something
you?
in you.
Fucking if I would remember, I would have brought his little fucking thing as well. Yeah, you. So then we got the question from Lauren. what's your favourite Christmas song?
Oh, Don't Stop the Cavalry. Cavalry.
Oh yeah. So the way you said it at first, I'm thinking, what the fuck is that?
I'm just
Right.
'cause I used to call it Little Drummer Boy, but then that's a different Christmas
Yeah.
song. But no, Don't Stop the Cavalry. Wish it was a home for Christmas. And then, for a close second, E17.
Stay now,
Stay
baby, have
now.
you got to go away?
Why are you turning around?
Mine's Driving Home for Christmas.
I'm driving home for Christmas. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
one of
old
my
classic, just, banger. And then closely second again as well, Queen. Thank God it's Christmas.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, man, big banger. And then there was another Christmas question from Miles. Have you got any Christmas film recommendations? Since we just spoke about
Oh,
films, I
um,
mean, again, the Santa Claus, you can't go wrong with that, really. Good old classic one. I've always felt Home Alone's a bit overrated.
oh, mate, fucking hell, that's
Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it.
I don't know how I feel about that, man. I don't know how I feel about you. Just saying that. Seeing you in a different light now.
If it's on, and I'm not really paying much attention, I'll leave
Nah,
it on.
number
But I'm
one,
not going to go out and fucking search for it and put it on.
number one, brilliant. The intro just takes way too. Do you remember when the intros used to take really long on movies?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I remember as a kid always whiling for that. Dun, 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 dun. You know, number one, really good. And it always made me want pizza. You know, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Number 3 was just shy.
Oh,
I think there's like 5 now,
mate,
mate.
number four, yeah, they just killed it, didn't they?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think now. Is there anything, in between, all the regular stuff that I've watched? I was like, that was a good Christmas film.
I suppose, as I've not long said, for the last 10 years or whatever, because I've never really been that Christmassy because I haven't got kids and that. I don't really fucking sit there. Like, the wife was saying it the other week, oh, yeah, let's watch some Christmas films. I'm like, you want to watch them? You watch them. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not asked.
I watched Daddy's Home too, which is technically a Christmas film.
Yeah.
That was good. But I'm just trying to think of like something that
Again,
no
the
one would,
usual
yeah,
Die
like,
Hard, Gremlins, Christmas films.
I'm just trying to think now. I don't think there is really one that I would say, besides the norm,
I know when I was a kid, I used to like the, was it the Snowman or something? The
Frost.
cartoon thing. I'm flying in the air. The cartoon
Yeah,
thing.
what was that called now?
I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah. No, I can't. I'm sorry, Moz. There's nothing really coming to mind that I could recommend that you probably haven't already watched.
Yeah. No, nothing. So
It's just the
not.
same. The Grinch, Santa Claus, Home Alone,
Yeah.
Jingle All the Way.
Mm, no.
No, sorry, Moz. Sorry
Pulling a
about that,
blank
man.
there, mate. Sorry. It's poor effort on our behalf.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking. I don't know if anyone else has got some good ones that they would have suggested. I know it'd be too late by the time we do get back to Miles with an answer next week. But yeah, let us know yours. Got to get on to him because he's desperate. He's desperate for it, innit? Old James. I didn't read his one out last week, even though I did mention him. His first message was, lads, it's a good job you're not a football podcast because you'd have nothing good to talk about. You know, it's a fucked. And then in response to me, just because towards the end of the podcast, I was watching the Liverpool Fulham game.
Yeah.
Liverpool were they're a bit shook. They were, and I just asked him his opinions. Like, are Liverpool fucking bottling it this season now? Then, your call of Chelsea is looking a bit more fucking promising as well, isn't he? So his second email just says, no slip on our season. just making it more entertaining for the shite below us.
Well, they got a game in hand, then I still. So
They have, yeah.
I can't remember it's who he was against now.
Everton, because it was called off
So
because of
yeah,
Storm Dara, weren't it?
that's gonna be. Even though you would expect them to be Everton, you just never know on the derby because he was that good
Derbies
at
are
someone.
derbies. And while we're speaking about derbies, the Manchester one last week, the did you watch the game?
Yeah, it was an absolutely terrible game to watch. It was. It, as a neutral, a 4:30 Sunday, terrible game.
I can't believe how many people think that it was such a terrible game.
It was to watch. It was just so.
I don't-
It was like watching Jose Mourinho's Man U again. That's how for me it felt with Van Gaal's. Just so defend, break out, defend. But
but we
it weren't.
dominated on possession.
Yeah, but it was what kind of position you had. It was just it weren't penetrating. It was just it wasn't the greatest match. But I suppose from Man City's point of view as well, because what I don't like watching Man City. I won't watch Man City. If Man City playing someone like Southampton, 5 o'clock on a Saturday, I
Yeah,
won't watch it because I
games
know
like
it's
that,
gonna
there's
be
no point.
4-0, tippy tappy. They'll
Yeah.
walk into there, Haaland hat trick, bang.
Mm.
Yeah, but no, I didn't enjoy the game. I must admit.
Well, I suppose it is mainly red tinted glasses then, like, but I thought it was good. The possession based football, the attack was struggling. Unfortunate on the goal, and then yeah, just the madness at the end.
Yeah, if he won for the last obviously 10 minutes,
Mm.
it was a terrible game. It's obviously it's just nice to see Manchester City struggling though.
Well,
Because it, let's see how he can handle it when he can't throw money at it. But even though he
yeah,
probably will, but like I don't know what it is. I don't know what's happened to him. I don't. I'm not. I don't think it's fatigue. I just don't know what's gone. It's like the players have like lost the legs. Kyle Walker, Bernardo
it is
Silva.
an aging team.
But like, I mean, but it's still a strange way because you wouldn't put them. If I said to you they're going to win the league, you probably if they could still win every game this season, that
Yeah,
and he wouldn't surprise you. So
yeah, you wouldn't be
no, I
fucking
don't think they're going to
shocked.
win the league though. But I don't think the season's going to carry on like this though.
But it can't do.
No.
I mean, I've not looked at their fixtures for the weekend to be honest, but they've got to turn it around. But
Have they not got Villa? I think they've got Villa and that.
it is actually,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, 12:30 kickoff today for you lovely people. Yeah, but again, Villa are having a bit of a short season.
Well,
Well, lately anyway, and
but they're doing good.
they need to turn it around, don't they?
But it's like they're putting it all in the Champions League, and that.
So it could be a tough one for both sides again tomorrow. One of them turns up, then yeah, it's just going to put the pressure on the other one again then because it's but this is why we love football. You look at the table. So already written off Chelsea at the beginning of the season. You called it. Um, we are still only just about halfway through, so we'll see where it is at the end of the season. But yeah, a few more managers sacked this week and that, and
Look,
it's,
sorry,
just-
isn't it? Yeah, no. All I was going to say is, like I said at the beginning of the season, Chelsea, because their only competition was that Europa, whatever it is,
well, yeah, the
and
conference
they're
they
just
played
sending
in
the
last
kids
night.
to them. They're just sending the kids,
Mm.
like so. Yeah, that's why I think they just had the edge. But I didn't expect
Mm.
Liverpool to do this good. I must admit, but that Liverpool look really good.
Yeah, but again with the last two games getting draws,
Yeah,
it's a bit of a
but they're
push
not
for them as
losing,
well.
no, Jay.
No, and
Then- Yeah,
that's what titles won on.
yeah.
So yeah, but they did look a bit ropey. Fulham fucking let that game slip. To be fair, they were playing well. They scored the first goal, and then they should have took advantage with the sending off, but they just didn't. They just fucking sat back, conceded, then they started pushing again, scored, and then they sat back again. So poor mistake on Marco Silva's side, really. Then but we're not a footballing podcast,
No.
so we can't keep talking about it. But I'm looking forward to again. It probably is the main thing that I do enjoy about Christmas is
The football.
yeah,
Yeah,
because I
it's
mean
on every day, and pretty much.
yeah, I know I'm going to be working most of it anyway, like, but the fact that you can just sit there, watch football throughout the whole day,
Yeah.
especially because Boxing Day, you just fucking you have a couple of beers, you see people, you eat more food, you watch football. It's just, I love it. It's the best part of fucking Christmas, I think. But we're gonna jump onto the old feature that we haven't fucking got onto for a little while now, because we have got a few stacked up, and we will get onto the confessions afterwards. But we've got to do it. You gotta love it. Both having a little bit of a fucking booger. Sorry, I just noticed there was another question. We will read that out in a moment, Riley. Sorry for missing this. But firstly, we will get on to Jess. And she says, these fuckers with God's grace for headlights. I can see my soul more than the road. Now, obviously, we are at the time of year where it is dark. I mean, it's almost fully dark already again, and we're nearly at 4. It's the year's shortest day tomorrow as well. Today for
the
all
winter
you lovely.
solace.
Yeah, so sunrise just after 8, sun sets just before 4 o'clock, I think it's saying. But yeah, I get it. I've always hated driving in the dark, but it's worse now with everyone's bright lights.
So it's more for me, like the newer lights are LED and whites.
Yeah.
Not them ones. It's those old school yellow ones, like the yellow orange looking lights.
The
Do you know?
old-fashioned lights are sound.
No, not for me. It's them because people drive with the high beams on.
Yeah, they have to now because of how bright everyone else's bulbs
Well,
are.
like,
It's you because I have this problem. I've got the old school bulbs
Yeah.
with my van, and I can't see the road because the other people, the oncoming traffic with the bright LED lights, cancels mine out, so I can't see the lane.
So I think for me, it's those ones, and people drive with the high vis on, and they have them angled wrong. Like they don't
Yeah.
have them to the floor; they have it straight on.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. Like,
Yeah,
you
it's
can-
meant to fucking face down to
just
the road.
on the floor a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like, but like it's the ones where they're just straight at you. You're like, ah,
Yeah.
it's like, ah,
Because I'm in the van as well, like I'm lower down, and when I've got like a Range Rover or a fucking bigger vehicle behind me, their lights are straight into
Yeah.
my fucking mirror and straight into my eyes. Then, fucking when we was away the other week, country roads, it's already dark by the time we was getting there. But at one point, there was a fucking car behind us with their high beams on because they couldn't see the road.
Yeah.
But all they had to do was just follow me. There was no one in front of me, and like I'm driving fine, I'm not speeding or anything, and I could see the road. But because they had theirs on, it was making my vision worse. So I've fucking just kept flashing my hazard lights to say turn them off, and so they'd do it, they'd turn them off, and then once I'd get to a junction, I'd carry on. Then they'd come in behind me, like catch up again, and they'd have them back on again. So I had to keep doing it. And I got to one point of fucking, there was like a bridge and some traffic lights. And I got out, and like the missus like, stop, no, don't say anything. I got out, I was like, look, you're blinding me. Stop fucking around. And it was just some dozy old cunts. And
Yeah.
I'm like, if you can't see the road, just stick closer to me and then follow the headlights because that's the brake lights because that's all you have to do.
Yeah.
Just follow my lights and you're fine if you're struggling to see. Fucking just people, the fucking morons. But yeah, I completely get it, Jess. It's an absolute fucking nightmare. Trying to drive on the roads is hard enough these days anyway with every other cunt. But yeah, just like the lights are too bright.
Yeah.
Well, I think what the government needs to sort out now is because we're not going to be able to get people to get dimmer lights again now, dimmer bulbs. So the need to change the road markings so it actually reflects the lights better, like so you can actually see because with how their bright lights are cancelling out the older vehicles' lights, I can't see the lines. So they need to put like an luminous paint or a glow in the dark paint because I don't know what the country is, but there is a going to be somewhere like fucking Switzerland that have already changed it to glow in the dark road markings now. So you don't even need to be fucking driving with your lights on. You can see the road.
Yeah.
It's great. So we need to get this system sorted out to make it easier for everyone. And don't even get me started on the fucking cyclists. There was some cunt fucking running the other morning. I'm walking the dog, and all I can see is just the fucking a light strapped to the chest, fucking bouncing around. But like from behind, there's no fucking reflection on the back, and so this was in the road as well. So if I was driving from behind them, I wouldn't have seen them.
Yeah.
It was like from the front, I could see the light, but otherwise, nothing fucking, no high vis or fucking anything. Just running in dark clothes. But so yeah, they can see you coming from the front, but someone behind you's still gonna hit you, you dickheads. Fucking,
Mm.
just fucking people piss me off. Not you, lovely people. But on to the next one. We have one from Brie. And they are asking, well, saying rather, people asking questions on the internet that they can just Google. How do they survive? Now, I do see this quite a lot.
Yeah.
Again, like on YouTube videos, like people sending in the super chats and that, like, say what's the fixture for this weekend? Like you're already on the internet,
Yeah.
just fucking
You've already typed the question
yeah.
in.
You
Yeah.
could have just put it on your search bar at the top, that
Yeah.
very first one, and it's such a wasted effort.
Yeah.
And especially when, like, as I say, with a super chat on the YouTube and that, like the pain to ask that question when they could have just fucking
Yeah.
googled it. I don't get it. These people are gonna fucking struggle with life, but just you know, just leave them be. Natural selection will get to them at some point. It's yeah, it's frustrating, but some people just I don't know, they're just fucking morons. Just try and ignore it because it is frustrating. Golden oldie, Kirsty,
Yeah.
and she's asking, well, saying again. Sorry, I'm fucking mixing up the words. I'm just dying for this beer. It's 4 o'clock. We're fucking running late here. So many people with the lack of spatial awareness. It's busy enough with people Christmas shopping. Don't just stop dead in front of me.
Yeah. It is the worst in Audi where the aisles are really like more narrower.
I
That's a
haven't been in
really.
Audi for a while, but yeah, I know what
It's
you're
a
saying.
really pop to just stop and you're just like, oh,
Mm,
I waste my life behind you then.
yeah, look, I see it all the time anyway, and it just fucking it does annoy me because when I'm walking around, I'm doing the same as like when I'm driving. I'm always looking left and right and
Yeah.
that, and I don't know if I sent it. Yeah, I know I've definitely fucking liked it, but there was a TikTok video where like the woman's walking in front of a fella, and look, she's just like, oh, look at them shoes in the shop window and fucking whatever. And he's behind, he's like, two men to the right. If they launched to me, I could take them. Fucking, there's a dog there.
Yeah.
If it went to like, bite me, I can kick it in its fucking head or something. And like, so it's just basically the man's looking around, which I know I do as well. I'm looking around, I'm like, oh yeah, that's going on there. Fucking, this person could walk out here. Fucking, are they going to stop? Oh, what's that? And fucking, I'm always fucking trying to observe what's around. Where like most people just fucking don't
Mm.
do that. It's just,
No.
like, just oh, what's that? And just fucking stop. Or again, I know we've had it as a fucking another one before. Like people just stopping and fucking texting. Like if you can't do both at the same time,
Yeah.
don't do it.
And
Like,
they're like they're just stopping the tracks. They don't even pull over to the side
yeah,
or whatever. Yeah.
it's fucking so annoying. God, fucking people. So we do feel your pain with that one, Kirsten. Hopefully you're well as well, because she did say that. Hope you're well. Forgot the name already. We have got Joe with theirs. Need some bangers like that while we're out in a bit, don't we? Just some old classic songs, man. So Joe's saying, all of these, you've heard of Alf on the Shelf memes. Yeah, we get it. Words rhyme.
Yeah.
It is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, fucking like Dolly Parton on something the other day. Like, I just saw like Dolly Parton sitting on something. I was like, I'm not even looking at it
Yeah.
to try and figure it out.
It's just we get it the rhyme, innit?
It's
Yeah.
fucking. But people just fucking need to chill out a little bit, man.
Yeah.
God.
We all know the Tigger one.
Yeah, it's yeah, Tigger getting bigger.
Yeah.
Right. So the question that we were going to get back to that I'd missed off was from Riley. If there was a Hollywood movie made about your lives, who would you have play your? So who would play us and our significant others?
Right, that's a good question. Do you want to go first?
Yeah. So I mean, if I'm being realistic, for me it would be I don't know his name. I don't know if it's Zach something, but the guy's from Hangover.
Oh, Zach
It's not
yeah.
Braff because Zach
No,
Braff's
it's Zach
fucking
Braff.
JD from Scrubs,
It's
and
Greenock.
it is
Yeah, it's
fucking Zach
Greek.
something, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, just because he'd easily be able to fit in with the look,
Yeah.
with the long hair and the beard.
Yeah.
And then I mean, you just got to go for like fucking Scarlett Johansson or something as a missus, ain't it? Not that mine looks anything like her. You know, it's wishful thinking, really, ain't it? Otherwise, for someone that looks like her, I wouldn't know really as an actress. Yeah, I don't know. No,
It's
my
hard
look.
because you don't want to seem vague, and then you don't want to you
Yeah,
don't want to be nasty at the same time. So
I
yeah.
think as an actress that could, because she's good and quite versatile. Is it Kendrick something? The one from Pitch Perfect.
Oh, Hannah Kendrick. Anna Kendrick.
Is that what it
Is
is?
it Anna Kendrick? Yeah.
Because there's a new Netflix fucking, well,
Yeah.
not documentary, but like the same as the Jeffrey Dahmer one.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's like Blind Date or something. She's the lead actress in that.
Yeah. Yeah. The one from Pitch Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anna Kendrick. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say probably her, like, because yeah, she's just versatile, and I suppose not 100 miles away from the way my wife looks. But then yourself, what you gonna do? Have The Rock?
No, definitely not The Rock.
Not dark enough for you.
I don't know. I actually no idea. Yeah.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Uh, who do you think? You
um,
say that comedian, don't you? What's
yeah,
his
but he's
name?
not an actor.
No.
Chris Stefano. There's definitely a lot of similarities on the look there. Otherwise, again, I fucking always forget his name. I've just on about him again earlier. But the man who plays Elton John in Rocket Man. And
Oh, Edgerton.
mm,
What's his
yeah,
name? Something Edgerton, on it.
I know all the prep on this podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think because he's quite a good actor, and well, he'd obviously fucking nail your personality.
I'm just,
It is Egerton or something, Kenny.
yeah, is it Joel Edgerton or something like that?
Mm.
I'm just trying to think. Actually, I'm trying to who do I look like the most?
Again, that's why I just thought about him because it's not too dissimilar.
Mm,
I feel like he's a lot shorter than you though. I
yeah,
don't know how tall he is, but I just off the top of my head, he's like 5'5".
but he's quite pale as well. So I'm just trying to
Yeah, but
think.
the makeup
No,
can fucking just put a bit of the
yeah,
olive skin for
I'm just
you.
trying to. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, it's quite. That is an interesting question.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah. No, let's go for them too then.
yeah. And then Cameron Zeta-Jones as the missus.
Oh, that won't be a hard one. Actually. Okay.
It's a shame she's not here. Well, could have asked her.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know. Actually, I don't really. I'm not sure on that one, mate. That one. Hmm. What do you think?
Uh,
I'm trying to
Dunno.
think of like more TV series or just something like that. Uh,
it's a shame
mm.
that we can't just think of someone straight off the bat.
I have no idea.
Because there's funny ones that pop into my head, but you can't be too nasty because obviously Kay's nan, shout out Kay's nan, he's a lovely listener of ours,
Mm.
and we don't want to sound disrespectful.
I don't know actually, because as I said,
I'll keep thinking about
yeah.
it.
Well, thank you for the question. Though.
Yeah, but we shall get on to the final part of the podcast now. Get on to the lovely confessions. Now, obviously, we've got all the prep, and that's why I'm already fucking got the music ready. Like now.
Right. Confession one. I slept with a married woman.
Ooh.
Man, I really feel bad about this. About 2 weeks, this woman about late 30 started getting a bit flirty with me, and I was pretty into it. We spent some time together, had a few drinks, and you know how it goes. She ends up back in mine, and we
Mm.
slept together. It wasn't until afterwards that I remember her bringing up her kids and her husband. Like, fuck, it's done now. And she's just kept saying how unhappy she is in her marriage.
Mm.
But I shouldn't have done it either way. Now I feel like I'm looking over my shoulder for some guy to come find me.
Mm.
Your thoughts on that, Father JD?
Well, firstly, the blame is with her. She's the cheater, not you. So you shouldn't feel guilty there. You should have a conversation with her, let her know your feelings about it, but just pass on the advice that she needs to sort her shit out and stop being a fucking slag. No, because it's wrong, ain't it, man?
No,
Fucking
yeah, she's the one with everything to lose.
yeah. She's
Yeah,
the one that's done the fucking dirty there,
yeah,
like.
he's got. Yeah, you shouldn't feel bad about it. At the end of the
Nah.
day, if someone's pulling on you,
Yeah, just
you know what I mean.
like men and men, ain't it? Like,
You,
fucking,
just you. I understand the looking over your shoulder, but
yeah, as
you.
long as you're not cheating as well,
Yeah,
then it's fine. You've got nothing to worry about.
yeah. And look, she said she's unhappy. That's her life. That's her relationship. That ain't your life.
Mm-hmm.
So just enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, in a few months, you won't really think about the looking over you. Seeing if anything's happening.
Looking
Heck,
back over my shoulder,
yeah, be none of that. So
I
yeah,
can see
you know,
looking
don't feel bad. That's it. You can
Yeah,
tick one off the list. Married woman.
move on.
That's it.
Next pussy hole or bum hole,
Yeah.
whichever one you get into.
Right. Confession two.
Confession.
I watched an older porn movie and got invested as fuck in the story. I don't watch porn too often, but today I wanted to venture in the venture into the style and watch something that I watched during my teenage years. I started watching a movie from Jenna Jameson. Oh, do you remember her? Was he pronounced Jenna Jameson or Gemma Jameson? I
It
always
was Jameson.
right. So
Trying to think of a fucking face now, though.
blonde haired girl.
Yeah, it wasn't the black
Yeah,
hair one that I'm fucking thinking of. Yeah.
yeah. Thinking I'll do what I always do and skip to the good parts, the sex parts,
Mm.
and just got my and just got my rocks off. But here I am, actually following the plot line closely, and not even being all that horny. I'm sitting with my dick in my hand, whiling. What happens next? What the actual fuck? The plot is so gripping. I'm emphasizing with the characters. A guy starts going to it and in. Sorry. Someone's trying to ring me there. Sorry. The plot is so gripping. I'm emphasizing with all the characters. A guy starts going to an intimate masseuse, but quickly falls for her and gets toxically obsessed. While for the masseuse, it's all professional, or at least she tries to keep it professional. Porn movies can actually be real movies, it seems. Who would have figured? Nowadays, the porn is just super sexual. 10 to 20-minute videos, and there is not much else to see than the action. Name of the movie is The Masseuse from somewhere between 2000 to 2010. And I found out the main characters, Jenna Jameson and the guy, were in a natural relationship at the time of the filming. That's some Hollywood love story for you. Yeah, sorry about that. As always,
Mm.
I get the phone calls at the least appropriate times.
Yeah. So again, nothing to feel guilty about. Hopefully, you'd not wrote that with your cock in your hand still. Uh, maybe you went on to something else and finished the deed after being invested. And sending more of your vintage porn movie suggestions for the storyline, because no doubt we'll be checking out the masseuse, not later because we're out on the beers, but checking out the masseuse at some point to check out the good storyline on that.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be our new favourite Christmas movie.
The masseuse at Christmas. Oh,
Coming down your chimney.
yeah.
So, yeah, on that glory hole of confession, we shall leave you all there. Have yourself a good Christmas. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't smoke and fly. Don't fucking do none of that bullshit. Be safe out there, kids. And yeah, we will get you New Year's special out next week as well. We were definitely going to make time for it and be on time as well. As always, links are always in the description. Send your emails, realtalkingpod@gmail.com. Hotline 07470 488 096. Then those WhatsApps, text messages, and that. Twitter, I mean, to be honest, if anyone has sent anything on Twitter, I do apologise because I've not been on there. But yeah, at Ash and JD. So yeah, good Christmas, Merry Christmas, all that short and that. And yeah, keep it real. Peace.
Grab your headphones, get ready to groove. Ash and JD will make your mood improve. Banter that's witty, oh so sly. Their chemistry's electric, you can't deny. You can't deny.